So also let you know that the Blackpool Airshow brochures are still available at the marquee, and they're just in front of the tower. So if you head to the tower and then look to your left, or your right, I suppose, depending which way you're coming from, you'll see them there. But now, coming from the right, in knife edge, Richard Goodwin and the Muscle Pit. Side
There's only one.
at 100 feet.
It's called the Pits, not the Pit.
Cross control, smoke on. Now he levels the aircraft out. Up now to flying to altitude of 200 feet.
Stop mine
We'll check on the controls and straight into the snap roll. 2.5 snaps, inverted timing, downwards, towards away from the crowd. And here he comes back from our left hand side, trading off the height and speed again. And into inverted, 4 point, 2 point, oh, outside turn, horrible, negative G instead of positive G. Feel all the blood pushed up to the front. And there he goes, snap rolling the aircraft in the climb, and coming out upside down, inverted, slowly coming down. Staying inverted, 5-point harness keeping him inside, and then snap rolling the aircraft around. The aircraft can roll about 400 degrees a second, so that's more than one revolution in a second. Watch now he goes up into the vertical and just pushes over, negative G at the top, staying upside down, super uncomfortable. Makes it look so easy. Richard is very, very fit. He spends a lot of time in the gym, and you have to build up this G tolerance so that your body can take it. And unlike Typhoon that you saw earlier that was putting all that G, Richard does not have any G suits to assist him with it. So it's pure muscle memory. And then there you go, another negative push out. Oh, very, very uncomfortable just looking at it. Snap rolling the aircraft down, 2.5 revolutions, and out to our right hand side. Richard has not only modified the aircraft with regard to putting jet engines on it, but also he's done a lot of aerodynamic work on the tips of the wings, you'll notice that. And as you can see, it's paying off in spades. 3 full revolutions at the top. Snap rolling the aircraft in the vertical. Now watch it as he pulls the power back on the aircraft and just hangs in the air with the propeller, and then boom, full of rudder, and then a wing over, and then another wing over underneath him, a double wing over as he comes back down. Other aerodynamic alterations that have been done to this aircraft include the control surfaces. So the ailerons, which gives you roll, are normally on a pitch just on the bottom wing, but as you can see, as he snap rolls the aircraft around the top and goes into a bit of a launcheback, he has 2 sets of ailerons on the top wing and the bottom wing. Gives him very, very good roll authority. And there you go, again, that negative G push out, hugely uncomfortable. Now watch as Richard's speed builds up, diving back down. Richard's based out of Gloucester Airport, my part of the world, the west of the country. But those shows literally all over the world. All around Europe, and now again we get to see this prop hang, just pulling back on the power, just tickling the power, just getting the right amount, then holding it there, smoke on, then he lets the tail slide back down into his own smoke. He's gone, oh he's back. No, he's lost his hold of the place. So the perfect tail slide. And that shows the precision that the aircraft has when it comes to delivering the power. It's got a better power to weight ratio than 1-to-1, so it's got more power than it actually needs. It can accelerate in the vertical, and that just shows it. Smoke system working very well for Richard there. He fell back into the nose. Now watch as the aircraft pitches up, rolling in reverse to roll 3 times, and boot full of rudder at the top, another 3 reverse, and then pushing the aircraft upside down as it pulls back on the control column. So a very traditional cockpit layout inside the control column between your knees. And then it's fly-by-wire little handset means that you can use full upper body to wrestle those controls. And he's actually had an extension done on the pole, because the higher the control column is up, the more leverage it gives you. These aircraft are not pneumatic, there's no hydraulics on the control surfaces. So when he pulls on that stick, there's basically a piece of wire between the bottom of the stick and the control column. So when you're going fast, the forces need to actually move that stick a huge. So inverted dive, like you do, that's when you find the pen that you lost a couple of days ago. It just pops out there. The amount of things I found in aircraft when you turn them upside down, how did that get in there? Exactly. So again, liberal use of the rudder in that turn as he snap rolls the aircraft around. Now he's climbing up the height. And that means he's going to use that height for maneuvering as he comes back down. Smoke on. Let's count these off as he starts rolling the aircraft on its back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 complete snap rolls. Speed building all the time as he's sliding down. Now pitching back up into the vertical, rolling all the way up. We need to cut a sunroof to this commentary box because I can't see how he's gone up there. Again, launching the aircraft into a series 5 or 6 aileron rolls as it goes up and back down from our left-hand side, constantly training their speed and maneuverability. Roll, then reverse, roll again. Now over the top, just pushing the aircraft forward. We call that a bunt at the top, where you push the nose down, and very, very uncomfortable. Roll from positive to negative G instantly. Another series of snap rolls, and this time he's hanging the aircraft on the propeller, and a boot full of rudder fitted round, still twisting at the top. And then reverse. Pitch special was the aircraft during the 70s, 80s, and a little bit of the 90s. Then unfortunately it was time for the Extra 300, which took over its mantle as the world's leading aerobatic aircraft. Many world championships won before that. Now most competition aerobatics aircraft like this have their own category, because the carbon fiber and the extras and all the other NX aircraft like that far outweigh these aircraft. But as you can see, Richard has redesigned it, reinvented it, and it's got a new life in his hands. And hopefully we'll see him soon again with the jets strapped on the side as well. Different ways, because I can assure you he can see you in that cockpit. He's using the visual cues. He heads out to the left hand side, back down to these 100 feet, tumbling the aircraft again forward, nose down, picking up the display line again as he races in, speed building up to about 300 miles an hour, coming down to the dive. And then pulling back on the throttle at the bottom there. And watch now as he brings the aircraft up into hover, and then a torque roll at the top. That's the torque from the engine, from the rotation of the propeller, spinning the aircraft. And he is now departing to our left, back to Blackpool. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Richard Goodwin, the muscle test, no less. Very, very nice bit of flying. I can see just looking at it.